So let's continue from our last save file where we left off. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So
What's up, Cork?
what happens now? We've still
Uh,
got a while until the chromatic doors open.
we wait, I guess. 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits.
Okay.
Maybe there's
So
a vent or a disposal chute or something.
I don't like you, Alice.
If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's
Okay.
no point in standing around.
You guys go do that. I'm not going anywhere with Alice anymore, is what
We
I'm
lose nothing
saying.
by looking.
That's
and if
fair.
we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Okay.
Let's split up.
Sounds
5
good.
minutes would give us a good half hour or so.
Okay.
Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
Sounds good. No, I'm all for it. There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. So, let's go. I was the only person who stayed behind. Oh, yeah, that sounds like something I'd do after Alice fucked me like that. I would not be happy to do anything. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money. My family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightened and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. Wait, what? But it was just that one time. Wait, what? Okay. And she was the one who went after me. So, let's be fair. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd be being abducted and put in the nonary game, I actually couldn't see it. Sigma is special. You're right, Zosie. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. I was at some like gas stop or something. I was in my car. Gas was in my car. Let's see. How did I get kidnapped? December 25th, 2028. Early morning. California desert. Oh, this is college. The moon was beautiful. I'd just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. Okay, so that sounds like a setup already. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I'd got was that one cold email. Oof, Sigma getting broken up by email. That's rough. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow, I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I'll just turn off fraps, hold on. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper. Or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I tried to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise like metal on metal and fell silent. I've had that happen to me. That's always a bad time. God damn it, you stupid piece of shit. I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? And there's the smoke bomb. Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! Was someone standing? What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through the haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rear view mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. 0. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. So that's how I was kidnapped. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. And then I woke up here. When they opened again, I was in the AB room of Phi. So what I'm interested is, in the first game, 0 was June. June was 0. That was just the confirmed, that was it. June was 0. So now, who is 0 if it's not June anymore? Like, that's what the game was saying, was June is 0. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Oh shit, where should I go? I want to go somewhere I haven't been. Let's go to the lounge. Swear to God, if Alice is there, I am punching her in her goddamn face with both my fists. Except I'm not actually going to do that because that's mean and not nice. But she upset me. She betrayed me.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Hey, Sigma.
Hey, Phi. I mean, technically I betrayed Phi, so she should punch me in the face for the stupid boy that I am, trying to trust people.
Can I get you a seat?
Sure. Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
Oh, hey, Clover. What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. Oh, yeah, this is the lounge where... So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be
I turned
underage.
21 just the other day.
You're 21? I see. Well, I guess we probably could have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as it sounds like, I don't think it's a very good
Why not?
idea. This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Oh, huh. You've got a point.
Sigma,
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the
It
best
hasn't
plan.
gone away yet?
Well, it's been a few years since the last game, it seems. Yeah, I think it's been 9... Wait, actually. I can find out how long it's been. Wait, Clover 999. Can we find out, is her age listed? Is her age listed? Clover is 18 years old in 999. So, okay. Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. 3 years, huh? That's how it went before anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else? The headaches? Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago.
Okay, so Fi's been having headaches.
I feel fine now.
I've been having headaches. What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here.
No headaches for Clover? Well, what?
Hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird.
Why?
Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird.
Why?
Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I got the same feeling. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms, and then you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm though, my whole body feels kind of numb and foreign. Still think it's a computer simulated thing. I think this is computer simulated.
I don't know.
I still feel like it's
kinda
computer
like that,
simulated.
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind
Really?
of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the
Her body
anesthetic
feels weird. Is
gas.
that why she's always smiling when she's not talking? So see. The what now?
Might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. The smoke, anesthetic. So it could be that your body's just numb from anesthetic gas.
Seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
Okay. You think this might be some kind of side
It could be a
effect?
side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Okay, that's fair.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
I agree, Fi, but I think we have to play the game. Alright, I'll go back to looking around. You guys gonna stick here?
Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? I guess we'll go to the infirmary next. I guess we gotta go to each place and see what's going on. And into the infirmary we go. So, this is the infirmary, huh, Alice? Don't you dare say a word to me.
Oh, Sigma. What's up with your face?
Alice.
You look like you just saw a roach.
Yeah, I did. Her name's Alice.
Are you still angry?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Of course, I'm teetering on the brink of abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice.
You did have a choice. You had the choice to click ally.
I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over for it? This game does a good job messing with your emotions. You're right, Zosie.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose ally, then I would have chosen ally too.
I don't know if I trust you.
Easy for you to say that now.
Yeah,
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here?
absolutely.
I have to get out of here.
Why?
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Nice, Tim Yoji.
Look, let me try this again. I'm frustrated,
By what?
but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is? Oh, I predicted what I was gonna say. Come on.
Avenge my father's murder.
Who's your father?
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't.
Alice's father. Did we learn that in the first game?
This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
I know you. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped
I
here?
have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction. I
Meaning?
was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
Who was that?
Close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Who killed your father? Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective.
How is Alice's father? What?
Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
She didn't say that. That is true. And what are you?
No.
CIA? Fine. Whatever you are, you don't look
That's
like
fine.
one.
In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
Alice might not be all ice, but she looks like the character that they showed at the end, and she knew Clover. Unless what you're saying is like that person they picked up at the very end could just be not the same person in general, which makes sense.
Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
Yeah,
What's she got to do with anything?
Well,
you know each other,
right?
yeah.
I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
How do you know each other?
No.
No?
She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Well, on a desert road in the Nevada desert after she had just escaped this exact game? How about that? Is that where you met her? How about that? Where's
In
somewhere?
the middle of a desert.
Yep. Okay, so it is the exact same character from the end. A desert.
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
But you're right. It could still be, might not be all ice.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
'Cause
That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
did you click betray? Did I click betray? I shouldn't have to give you any information, Alice.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
A garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
Grandfather?
You two know each other, right?
Yeah.
Do I have to answer that?
Yes.
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force
You need to answer that. I need to know.
Oh, and I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
I think he's his grandfather, but I'm also worried
It's
he's
not like you told us
not.
anything either.
I see.
I'm worried he's something more.
Very well,
Something
then.
less appropriate.
Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well,
Are you a
you're
circus
probably gonna think I'm full
ringleader
of shit.
person?
I'm a circus ringleader.
Oh, hey! I called it! I called it! A ringleader?
You're kidding.
No, it makes complete sense. Look at him.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
Wow, it runs through the
My old
family.
man was a trapeze artist.
Okay.
He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Ooh.
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still.
Okay. Is the music too loud? I hope it's all fine. I hope all the sound is
He
fine.
was pretty reckless for a guy that age.
Okay.
Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see.
It's a bit rough,
You
Dio.
lost your father too, then.
Sounds fine to me. Cool.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway,
Yeah,
point
but it's
is,
fine.
I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero.
I really
got
want to know
grabbed
how
on the
they're
last
all
night of one of our
connected
tour
now,
stops.
because it sounds like none of these people are connected in terms of any of the previous games that we know of yet.
Gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls
Oh, the
up.
previous
Somebody grabs
experiments
me and
yet.
throws me inside.
I need to know
Before
what's
I can even
going
get a look
on.
at 'em, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light.
Okay,
Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
right.
Anyway, enough about me.
Right.
You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on the way home from school. When I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of
Are
everywhere.
you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. Well, he has a great jacket. She can't walk without flashing everyone. Yeah, that's two very accurate statements. Dio is a circus ringleader with an impeccable style, and Alice is just not wearing any clothes. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
I hope Timioji's not, Peter. Yeah, he seems like a little more like a lonely old guy. Yeah, I don't think he will be. Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face, but I suppose it's possible he's someone I know. Yeah, Kay is
Who is he
odd.
anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing. I'm fairly certain Kay
Oh,
is
come on.
Junpei.
You
I'm
know he's
just
full of
fairly
shit.
certain.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
I believe him. Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Manson4. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. What about Cork? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing.
Is he not in elementary school?
Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
He's not in Is he sort of like a case closed Detective Conan situation where he's been shrunk? He's been taken some pill and he's shrunk to the age of a... He's been de-aged, I guess. Hi, Manson. Lovely to have you around.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Okay, there's something
Well,
going on with that
I
kid.
know a little about Luna. I got her
Okay.
talking when we were in the infirmary.
He's probably a serial killer or something.
She says she's got some sort of...
Or he's like a
license or something.
genius.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
She could be a
I don't
doctor or a
know. She didn't
nurse.
say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Okay.
That leaves us with Phi.
Yeah,
She's
we've got
the most
Phi.
mysterious to me.
She is a very big mystery.
What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
No, she can just jump really
I
high.
just don't know, alright? It's just kind of.
And she
there.
knows my name. She just...
Like, I looked at you,
How are you, cutie? Thanks, I'm good, thank you.
and some part of my brain just said,
That's Sigma. No, nothing in particular. Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. So Phi is a real big question mark. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this.
There's
We
gotta
should
be
just focus on
something.
getting out of here.
There's gotta be something that
Yeah, I
ties
agree.
the people together. I'm gonna go check on the
Where
others
do you
then.
plan on going?
The crew quarters. I think I'll head to the crew
Let's
quarters.
see. Right.
So that should have
Later,
Quark,
bro.
K, and is that it? Quark and K. I headed out of the infirmary. I think that's all the characters that. Yeah, that's left. Cool, quality time with Quark and K. I like that. 2 of my probably more intriguing characters, especially now since Tim Myoji reacted to the whole Quark should be in elementary school.
Oh, Sigma.
Hey, K.
Perfect timing.
Why?
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yes. Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
The Schrodinger's cat. Oh, it's a book of meowed cats.
Meowed?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Thanks, Quark.
So what's the cat
How
book
are you
about?
doing today, Manson? What's the cat book about? Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks in meowed it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that.
God, it's
The
cringy.
cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat.
Yes.
That means the cat is both alive and
Yeah, it's
dead
awful,
until
Torin.
someone opens the box.
Correct,
Something
Kay.
like that, right?
Yes, absolutely. Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything of meowed it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints.
Quark's into it! Quark's into it, chat!
What?
Oh. I really like Schrodinger's cat's whole concept. I love it. I think it's really cool. But what about you
What do
guys?
you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Timioji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious
Well,
there?
This whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well,
Yeah.
the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Okay, so moon, lunar
Yes.
eclipse.
Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028.
Okay,
All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
interesting. Isn't that New Year's
I
Eve?
suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
Huh. Also, hello to everyone who's watching. It's good to have you along. I hope you're enjoying lurking. The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. So it's been 6 days? Lunar eclipse, lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Hello, I am indeed a pro lurker. Hey, Colin. Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah,
What did
We
you
did find
find?
something.
What did you find, Quark?
just one thing though.
What? What was it?
You and Luna didn't tell you?
No, not at all.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. It's an infection. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for
It
real?
seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes,
It does. There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6.
if it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside.
This is...
Is
I'm...
there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Are we the only safe people? Is escaping bad? Clover's voice shattered the silence. Did you find something?
You guys!
What?
Hurry! You need to come with me!
What'd you find, Clover?
Has something
Clover.
happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something!
Okay, we found something. Radical
you
6
find?
sounds like a bad name. Hey everyone, we're Radical 6. Time to rock your world.
It's horrible! It's really scary!
Horrible?
Oh, never mind!
What?
Just
what
shut
is
up
it?
and follow me.
Okay,
You'll
let's go.
understand when you see it.
Where is
It's
it?
right over here in the next room.
Okay.
Just follow me.
I'm coming, Clover. Okay. Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing and just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. A bomb! Is it a dead body? It's worse than a dead body, I would say. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb?
It's the bomb that we saw from our memory where we see the place. Oh, just a bomb. No way. Yeah, it's the bomb that we saw from our memory.
So, thank you, Sigma.
Not a dead body. It's several dead bodies in waiting. Yeah. Are we on the moon? I just realized, are we on the moon? Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right.
Schrodinger's dead bodies.
Luna's out rounding them up.
Oh. Wait a minute. That's interesting. Are we in like an area... Like, how related to Schrodinger's cat is this going to be? Because, you know, Schrodinger's cat, if you're on the moon, it might make sense why Phi could jump so high. True. Okay. Things are kind of adding together. I like that.
They should be here in just a few seconds.
I'm just going to quickly check something. Still not. Okay, cool. And pull that back up. There we go.
See?
Well planned, Clover.
Where's this bomb?
Just under the bed. It's interesting though, because I actually lowered every bed. So how did I not see that when I lowered the beds? I put the beds down. I brought them from sitting up to lying down. Oh, actually the first room I didn't, which the first room was 2, I think. So maybe... Oh no, because the opposite room was 3. I'm not sure. No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
Interesting. Placed there during the voting, maybe? Oh, good point. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
Yeah.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can
Why?
get it,
Why not a
we should
dead
be
man
safe as long as we
switch?
don't press the button.
Okay, Alice. Quick, y'all head real close to the bomb while I go to the other end of the complex and close all the doors. It'll be fine. Trust me.
Me and Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
One of you could have placed it. I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
Okay.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
So one of us probably placed it.
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
It doesn't really look like a
Well,
bomb.
During my
Train?
Clover!
Alice? Training? Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You
Okay.
sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
You're not a detective, but you're a detective of some kind.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me.
I don't want to
No,
trust you,
I'm
Alice.
myself.
You are the
But I'm sure
last
it's a bomb.
person I want to trust
And
now.
It's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
What?
Antimatter. Wait,
What?
you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
Is that even a real thing in real life?
What's annihilation?
I agree, Quark.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He
Grandpa?
said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
Grandpa Timioji?
Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Antimatter exists in theory series, just to make it exist as something else.
Let me think.
Right. So, what I'm wondering is, I'm still thinking this is a computer simulation.
I don't know. It's hard to think of a way.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Fi nodded and turned to Quark. A gram of antimatter would be
begin
enough
with,
to recreate
we usually
Hiroshima.
refer to bits of matter as
Oh,
particles, but
in
there are also
theory.
these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge.
Right.
It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead
And
of a
then
negative
there's
one, like
the
electron.
Megatrons and the Optimus Primatrons and the Autobots and the Decepticons and all the other
So,
Transformers.
protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons.
Okay.
Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles.
Right. Probably depends on the kind of antimatter.
The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Huh.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh.
It's okay, Quark.
All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
Right.
What happens when you put them together? Well, if
They make a
were,
baby.
Quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear.
I don't think that's how that
Because
works,
their
Fi.
opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus.
Men and
you
women
get
aren't
0.
opposites. It's an unreliable study due to its instability. It's what they are working on at the likes of CERN, the Massive Hadron Collider under Europe.
That's annihilation.
Takes a lot of energy to keep antimatter contain powerful magnets, and it's definitely not safe. Antimatter is bad stuff.
But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Yeah, there you go, Quark. I'm so proud of him.
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's
Right.
not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
I don't think any babies have any potential.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
It's very
You follow it,
strange.
though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how
We
big
could
of a-
try.
Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty
Hiroshima
simple,
level?
actually. Just use Einstein's E
Oh
equals
yeah,
MC squared.
just Einstein's E equals MC squared. Real
the
simple
mass lost
stuff.
during annihilation will be converted to energy, so
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared.
True, Zosie?
That should get you the amount of energy.
for example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
Okay.
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
There it is, Hiroshima.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff.
I
in
mean,
there.
Hitler or Stalin had a lot of potential, killing potential as a baby, I guess. Yep. Babies have amazing potential to kill people just like explosions. They're so cute. That's what, yep, Zosie. Yep, that's right. She did that math in her head. Right. Exactly, Tyrant. Everyone in these games are complete geniuses. In the first game, I mean, I knew that, but I didn't know how many joules. Yeah, that's true, Torridon. But yeah, everyone in this game are complete geniuses. Like, in the first episode, wait, if I pull up my archives, a character managed to instantly figure out that this Two Milkmen Go comedy can actually be changed to Welcome to My Kingdom. Just in their head, you know, without a pen and paper or anything like that. They just rearrange the letters in their head to Welcome to My Kingdom. Because you can look at that and be like, huh, yeah, that says Welcome to My Kingdom, Two Milkmen Go comedy. God.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
True, Cohen. It's complete geniuses, yet they still require you to solve simple puzzles in comparison. It's ridiculous.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited.
It's just like computers. Everything gets
I know
smaller.
what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using anti-hydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram.
Okay.
So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
She just did that in her head too.
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
Okay, so we don't have a Hiroshima bomb on hand.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should
I don't
I
think
not worry about
They
that?
would have figured out the meaning of the message if you hadn't gotten the golden file. Oh,
It's enough to
really?
blow up a 10-story building.
Oh.
But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
Wait, so these golden files that I'm getting, are they actually helping me in some way? I haven't read these yet. We got the... There are a total of 7 varieties of chromatic doors in the non-regame facility, 1 for each of the following colors: cyan, magenta, yellow, red, green, blue, and white. The primary chromatic color doors will open at a specified time. Participants can see how much time is left until the primary doors open by pressing the buttons on the sides of the bracelet. Several conditions must be met by the group that enters the primary door. In order for the secondary door to open, there must be 2 pair bracelets and 1 solo bracelet. The color of all 3 bracelets must form together, either the color of the door they're trying to enter or its complementary color. It's kind of hard to remember though, so let's look at it like this. Red plus blue equals magenta, green plus green opens magenta, green plus red opens yellow, blue plus blue opens yellow, blue plus green opens cyan, red plus red opens cyan. It's also really interesting that this game uses the primary colors red, blue, and green, I think it was, rather than red, blue, yellow. That really confuses me. EU stands for Erotic Units. EU is a system developed to measure a combination of physical, emotional, and situational attractiveness. It ranges from 0 to 20, where 20 might be Marilyn Monroe and 0 might be Gilbert Gottfried. For the curious, Danny Trejo rates 16 EU. Just being sexy does not guarantee a high EU rating. Not being confused with competing systems of hotness or sexability, the EU system weighs a number of factors such as practicality, sustainability, emotional investment, and the bias of the observer. Women with high EU rating have usually mastered the art of the tease. What's this one? Grandpa Videos, a collection of films that Temioji has gathered. The content isn't really explicit per se, but they still aren't really appropriate for someone Quark's age. It should be noted that the term does not imply the videos contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors. Sigma is a strange verbal and... Okay, the cat talking thing. You can never tell anyone about your gift. The magical black cat warned. If you do, you'll be cursed. But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped up and told a girl, so the black cat cursed him. Magical cat told him that... Huh. Films. Huh, exactly right, Torin. What's this phone? A device that converts sound into electrical signals and transmits them over a wire so they can be decoded and played back on the other end. It's useful for speaking to people who are far away. The invention of the telephone is generally credited to Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, but there is dispute in some circles as to whether or not this is the truth. In the game, there is a phone in one of the cabins. It can't call outside the facility, of course, but what if you try something like 5309? Or 6969. Other numbers might do other things, so give it a try. Oh, I wish I had gotten that. I wish I had read that before I escaped. Damn.
We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
5309, that just gets you Jenny. What was that?
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
So there could be multiple bombs.
If the bombs are numbered,
then there could be a number 2 bomb and a number 1 bomb out
yes,
there.
There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Okay, so there could be lots of bombs. Right. Can we detach it and put all the bombs into a pile?
We should move it somewhere.
Reference to a song, Tommy Tutune 867 5309/Jenny. Maybe it is literally a reference to that song. Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No!
What?
Don't touch it.
Why? Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it.
Okay.
You really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
But what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Exactly.
We just have to leave it be for now.
Or maybe it's like the pig thing where you get 3 pigs and paint numbers 1, 2, 4 on them, let them loose in the mall and watch them hunt in a mall and watch them hunt for the third, which doesn't exist. Could be.
Until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
So we're in a
know how to turn it
Schrodinger's cat situation right now.
Well,
aren't
there
we?
is a way.
What?
Spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Okay, where? So we just need to get
Yes,
this
that's right.
password. But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
Oh, yeah?
If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the
Ah.
password.
No, this room's empty. Can I use the phone again? I want to play with the
Who
phone.
would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh? Yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right?
Right.
So that means the bomb must have been planted
After
we
we'd left. After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if
Yeah.
someone planted it right before then...
Oh, wait. I was by myself the whole time as well. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have
Oh.
been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
Yeah, I could absolutely be the culprit.
What were you doing?
Huh. Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. That doesn't sound suspicious at all, Sigma. Nobody trusts you. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do
I
you?
never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the
Oh,
moment when the bomb exploded.
no. That was just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Ah, shit. We're in deep trouble now. Everyone thinks, wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Timioji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward.
But what if this is Zero? Why does one of us have to be Zero?
What?
When you say 0, you mean the AI, right?
Right.
Of course.
This is confusing.
Yeah.
From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior.
Okay.
Which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me.
Sure.
Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero
I
Senior?
don't think it could be.
Why?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
But he could be lying. Why do we trust an AI? Fine, Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest, and Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had it? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Timioji? Phi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? None of the women are wearing enough clothes to hide a bomb. To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no, this is bad.
What? What
Press
is
the
it?
buttons on your bracelet.
4 minutes. Is this for
We've
real?
only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Well, we gotta go then.
Let's go then.
Let's go.
Right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
You're right. Alright, let's go. So, I mean, we learned how we got kidnapped. We learned there's a bomb now. We've learned some good info so far. It hasn't been a waste just yet. Let's go, go, go. I don't even know who I've got as options. Who's my peer? I wish I was a solo. No, then they could just kill me. Just like that. I could just be dead if they just... Okay, they're open. Good luck. Pray. Okay, who have I got?
Chromatic doors have opened.
5 minutes for the doors.
We
Okay.
need to figure out who's going where and fast.
Okay, let's do it. So options this time
We don't
are...
have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Okay. If I laid out our options. Where am I? Sigma. Yes, so I could go with Alice. I could go with Alice again. I could go with Clover. Or I could go with wait. Luna and I, yellow pair. Up with Clover, cyan to open the green door. Okay. Timioji and Dio, magenta pair. Up with Alice, yellow to open the red door. Kay and Quark pair up with Phi to open the blue door. Luna and I pair up with Phi, magenta to open the red door. Timioji and Dio pair up with Clover to open the blue door. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice to open the green door. Or finally, option C, Luna and I pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Timioji and Dio pair up with Phi to open the green door. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover to open the red door. Okay.
3 minutes remain.
Okay. How are we gonna
We
do
need a system
this?
here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
So me, Timioji, and Phi.
The people who only have 1 BP.
Yeah. Oh, so that'd be me, you, and Timioji.
No way. I refuse.
What, you'd just rather well then what would you
We'll be
suggest?
fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just raise our hands to the option we want?
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore.
I like that the character is actually as pissed off at it as Alice as I am.
Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure, I really don't mind.
So we got
We
three.
got 3 votes for option B.
So we got...
I'd like to go with option A.
No, Dio! Wait. Oh, Dio wants to pair up with Alice. You're a strange
How
duck.
about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remain.
So Quark is the deciding factor. 2 votes for A and 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing... Oh, Clover's vote. We're gonna have to figure something
Which one
else
do you
out.
want, Clover?
Oh no, Clover.
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
No. Does that mean I have to go with Alice? We were out of time and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain.
Oh
Until
no.
chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7,
The doors are closing.
Alice could kill me.
Let's go.
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We gotta get to the blue door. Alice could actually kill me. Luna, Alice, and I dashed towards the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door. And Phi, Dio, and Timioji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.